Hello, welcome back. We will continue to look at the remaining multiple choice questions in chapter 20 of the Java book. So we're going to start from this question, 20.35. Which of the following is correct to sort the elements in a list, LST? So about sort, no, you don't have the sort method from the list interface here. So you have to use this one. This is good. And this one is not work because it's a list. No, this is not. So this is the only correct answer. Next question. You can use the methods in the collection class to find this is the collections class, the utility class. It's not the collection interface. So find the maximum object in a collection based on the compare to method, yes, natural order, if the elements are comparable. Find the maximum object in a collection using the comparator object. Yes, you can sort a collection. Now, you cannot just sort, you can sort a list and not a collection, no. Shuffle collection, no. You can shuffle a list. Do a binary search in collection, no. Next question. Which of the following statements are true? So here's collection.shuffle list returns a new list with the original list, why the original list is not changed. No, that's not right. The original list is changed. Collections.reverse returns a new list, while the original list, no, it's changed. Collections.sort returns a new list, while the original list is not changed, no. Collections.nCopies, so the copy this, it copy returns a new list that consists of n copies of the this object. That's right. Next, which of the following statements are true? Collection.shuffle list randomly reorders the elements in the list. Collections.shuffle and this randomly reorders the elements in the list with a specified random object. True. If list 1 and list 2 are identical, the two lists may be different after invoking. That's right. So because you randomly shuffled. If list 1 and list 2 are identical, the two lists are still identical after invoking this random shuffle with the same random number generator. So that should be the same. Yes, all correct. Next question. Which of the following is correct to create a list from an array? Now, the first one is not right. So you cannot do this. And this one here is, no, it's not right either. It's array, no. And this here is the, this one here, and C is as using the static method as list. So that's correct one. Next question. To create a set that consists of string elements, red, green, blue, use. Now, so the And this question actually does not belong to this chapter because this chapter we look at the lists. So it asks for the sets. It's going to be next chapter. So we're going to skip this question. Okay, and we're going to fix it to remove this after this. So I'm going to remove it from this, modify the multiple choice questions. All right, so this is the one here, a set here. All right, next question. To find a maximal object in an array of strings. So here is array of strings. You can use, no, this is no such method max. You have to use this collections.max and get a list from the array. Next question, you can use the methods in the arrays class to find the maximum object in an array based on the compare to method. The no, that's not right. So this is not true. B, find the maximum object in an array using a comparator object. No, you can sort an array. That's yes, you can sort an array using the method in the arrays. That's sort an array, shuffle an array, and do a binary search. I don't think you can do a shuffle array. So this is the sort an array and do a binary search. So this is the two operations supported in the arrays class. Next question. Java.ut.vector is a subtype of, it's actually a subtype of the I think it's not it's the vector is a subtype of if you look at the diagram for this, I think it's a subtype of I think it's a list. It's a subtype of list and the subtype of abstract list. It's probably none of this two. So we're going to check it. So this is my best recollection, and so this is probably true. Here, C vector is a subtype of, I don't know, it's abstract list, and then, yeah, the list, yes, okay. The methods for modifying element in the which class are synchronized. It's in the vector, and I think also in stack. So those are in the Java API, and they are synchronized. Java.util.stack is a subclass of vector. It's also a subclass of list. It's a subclass of abstract list. Next question, which data type should you use if you want to store duplicate elements and be able to insert or delete elements at the beginning of the list? So which data type should you use if you want to store duplicate elements and be able to insert or delete elements at the beginning of the list. The best one is the linked list for this. Okay, this is most efficient. Next question. So what method in the queue interface retrieves and removes the head of this queue? It returns null if this queue is empty. So I think this is the method, the poll method. Analyze the following code. So this is the, you create a priority queue, and from this list, so the list is created from the array. So this is from as list from here. And now we're going to print everything now. So when you print it, the program displays this queue. So if you get everything from the queue, if you do this, there's no guarantee you get anything in this order, in this any specific order. So I think it would be this. That's not the way. You have to use the pull or remove method to get things in the specific order, in the priority, according to the priority. All right, so the next question here, analyze the following code. So this is the one. So here we have the queue is, if it's not empty, so we use the for. So this will give you, and the order, it's actually in this increasing order. So you get the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. All right, next question. So which method in the queue interface retrieves and removes the head of this queue and throws an exception if this queue is empty? And that will be remove. So now here, and the method, which method in the queue interface retrieves but does not remove the head of this queue, return null if the queue is empty. And that's going to be this peak. So the peak. Okay. And which method in the queue interface retrieves but does not remove the head of this queue, throws an exception. So this will return null. Here is through exception. There's going to be this element. So this is the peak, and element is very similar, but element will through exception if the queue is empty. Which of the following statements are true? Here is the linked list implements the queue interface. That's true. And array list implements the queue interface. No. This is the hash set implements the java.ut.queue interface. If you look at the diagram in the first figure in this chapter, and if you get 20.1, so you can see that's no, that's not true. This one, linked hash set, no, that's not true. Only this priority queue. So here, which of the following statements are true? Here is a priority queue orders its elements according to their natural ordering using the comparable interface if no comparator is specified. That's right. A priority queue orders its element according to the comparator if the comparator is specified in the constructor. That is also true. The priority of a priority queue cannot be changed once a priority queue is created. So for this, the the priority of priority queue cannot be changed once a priority queue is created. So I think this will be true. So we're gonna go. All right, the priority of a priority queue cannot be changed once a priority queue is created. I think it can be make it more clear is that the comparator cannot be changed. So the way you compare the elements. So that's my understanding. So the last one here, it's also true. The priority of a priority queue cannot be reversed. So you cannot reverse it. And so once a comparator is set. All right, so we're gonna check everything, but I want to go back to the one, take another look of this is the set. Well, that's this one does not belong to this section, to this chapter. So I should remove this. All right, so let's go check everything now. Okay, so we have a problem, and I think this is right here. So I think what happens is it picks A, B, but not this two. I think that's wrong. I need to make the correction. So the correct answer should be A, B, C, D. So this is wrong. Okay, that's all for the multiple choice questions in chapter 20 of the Java book. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.